right, so here is the new office unit. So we've got this space. This appears to be a standard 8-foot ceiling. Just sort of standard drop tile ceiling. We have the breaker panel right here, first thing inside the door. And then this comes in and it's 3 rooms. It's this room right here. And then there's another room through that door. And there's this room right here through this door. This is the door we just entered through the hallway. So this is a long, skinny room. It's ideal for storage. Kind of green carpet, and yellow walls. I don't have a tape measure with me, but I would guesstimate this room's about 6 feet wide, no more than 7. So, appears that we have 2 foot by 4 foot, just standard acoustical drop tiles, and that's a standard one, that's a standard one. This one over here on the left, that's a narrow row that they've cut. So that means that this room is 2/4, probably with the raceway, it's probably a 6 foot wide room. So this room I'm going to fill with racks. I'm gonna put storage racks down both walls and just have a nice, big, long storage room. But we're definitely gonna put fans in all of these rooms, all these places. Then we got this room out here. Sort of a front room right here. We're on the 2nd story of a 2-story building. Here's the view out of this window. It's just overlooking the parking lot in front of the building, the side street that the building is on, whatever. So yeah, just very basic corporate office space. And we come into this room here. Now they were going to repaint these units and upgrade to LED lighting, and I was like, I don't care. I want to move in. Don't bother with it. Because I'm not concerned with having any lights in the ceiling. We're going to put fans and have lights on the fans. Because if you have lights above the fans, then you have flickering. So it doesn't matter whether they're fluorescent, LED, it doesn't matter what the technology is. You just don't need lights above the fans. So these lights will not be on. So we got the thermostat here on the wall. This is like that kind of paint that you might use like on a garage floor or something. That epoxy paint with like the flecks in it. And this is essentially the same view out this window. Looking down the street that way. So let's talk about some possibilities. Now, unfortunately, we have 8-foot ceilings here, which means that we're limited to 1 layer of fans. Now, if you have 10-foot ceilings, which is what I was hoping to find but didn't, then you can have the ceilings, or the ceiling fans, I should say, be in 2 to 3 layers. But on this ceiling, we're going to do 1 layer of fans. Let's talk about possibilities for that. If we were to replace these tiles with plywood, let's assume we can. Let's assume that the weight is not going to collapse the ceiling, it can hold it and all that. Let's assume we replaced every one of these ceiling tiles that's currently here in all 3 of these little rooms with plywood. Okay? We could do, theoretically, 1 fan per tile this way. If it's a 36-inch fan, it'll fit on a 4-foot tile. So here we can see how big the room is out of tape measure, just really using the ceiling tile. So Looking at this, we've got 3 rows and then a little tiny 6-inch midget row. So that's 4, 8, 12. It's about a 12.5-foot wide room, which means we could fit 2 52-inch fans across, and that's it, unfortunately. They don't fit 3 across. Now you could staggered, but again, we don't have enough height here to do staggered. So the ultimate install for this particular room, as I'm seeing it, would be like 4 52-inch fans in a grid where there's 2 back there and then 2 further up this way. And then you could blend into 36-inch fans to go into this smaller space here. You know, 52-inch out here, and then maybe have a row of 36-inch fans coming down here. Now, obviously, if this room is 6 feet wide, we can fit 52-inch fans in here. And there's nothing stopping a row of 52-inch fans, except it would look weird, just because the room is so narrow. Now, a row of 36-inch fans would look great in here. They do, of course, have the lights and the AC stuff running down the center of the room. So we wouldn't be able to do one on every tile, but we could do a fan here, and another fan here, and then another one right here, and another one right here. So we could theoretically get 4 fans down the center of this room, and that would look pretty cool. We had the 36-inch fans in here, blending into 36-inch fans right here, 52-inch fans right here. Then this room is going to be the same story, in that we can do like 1 layer of fans. And it's a toss-up. We could do, this room is about the same width, it's still 12.5 feet. So again, it'll fit 2 52-inch fans wide. But it'll also fit quite a bit more if we do 36 and 42. So I may do it just like a Home Depot lighting showroom, where I just frankly start at one corner, put a fan as close to the wall as I can, and then just go off of there, putting each next fan as close to, as I can, until the entire ceiling is as crammed with as many fans as possible. And that's honestly probably what I'm gonna do. I want it to look like a lighting show. I want it to look like the lighting showrooms I remember as a kid, when we used to go to, you know, not Home Depot or the home center, but like an actual lighting showroom. Like the kind where one would go to buy Emerson and NuTone fans. They used to have just that sort of display where they would have a whole part of the store where you couldn't even see the ceiling for the fans. And that's what I want to do here. Just look up and see nothing but fans. So we just signed a 5-year lease for this space. We have plenty of time. There is no hurry. I have so much stuff to do, moving stuff in here, sorting out other stuff with my business. I'm not gonna have any time to do any fan installs right away. Definitely not, you know, like a big project of replacing the whole ceiling tiles and all that. That's gonna come further down the road, but we've got down the road. So anyway, that's the space.